Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So today I will be reviewing the very first episode of Mariah's World. And the best part of this review is that I had no idea it was coming. I had no idea Mariah had a reality show. I was watching The Housewives of Atlanta and was about to turn the TV off when I saw Stay Tuned for Mariah's World. My first thought was, well, I don't know anybody else being named Mariah. It's gotta be the diva herself. And so, to my surprise, it was. And I was really glad because I love Mariah. She can sing, and I've liked her since she came out. So, and she's one of the few divas we still have. So, that's on the Whitney Houston level. So, I really like the show. So, I don't want to start off negative. So, I'm going to gently ask. Mariah called it a documentary. Now, that's what we're calling reality shows these days? A documentary? But she's Mariah Carey, so okay, if you want to call it a documentary, we'll just go along with it. Or is that what they called it to get her to do the show? I'm just glad she did the show. I don't care what they call it. So no one let her know. No one tells her that, honey, you're on a reality show and you're the star. But it doesn't matter. We're glad she got on the show, opened up the curtains so we could see a little bit of her life, what it's like to be Mariah Carey. And so far, from every other reality TV I've seen, or documentary, or what does Oprah call them? Docu-series, whatever. She seems to have the best life so far. But this is the first episode. The first episodes are always nice. They don't get to the nitty gritty, but it covers the surface area. So no matter what her life is really like, the fluff that she was showing us in the beginning is still really good fluff. I mean, did you see that yacht? To die for. I mean, them kids. Oh, those kids! They were delicious. I mean, she seems to have all her marbles together. I think she's funny and she's entertaining, and I even like that lady named Stella that's supposed to keep everything in order. I really like Stella. She has a nice drill sergeant attitude, and you have to have that in this position. You cannot let anybody run over you. You have to handle your business. And that's why I like her. Now, before I even knew the show was coming on, before I laid eyes on Stella, I had already fallen in love with red hair. I'm going through something right now. I'm obsessed with red hair, and she's doing it right. Like, I think she's really pretty. I think she has a no-nonsense attitude, and I think it's kind of making some of them scared. Like that makeup artist. Like, he was throwing shade, 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 shade. Undercover shade, he thought it wasn't detectable shade, but it was detectable shade. He might as well have said, hey, Mariah, I'm not liking Stella right now. She's on to me. But he couldn't just be that blunt about it. He was like, well, she's kind of pushy. Yeah, that's what she hired her for. That's the kind of, I don't even know what her title is, but that's the kind of person you want around. And you really need those kind of people around, especially when you have people around you that always want something. And Mariah is in a very desirable position in life right now. And those chicklets around her cannot be trusted. Now, don't ask me what a chicle is. I'm getting to it. Let me tell you my own speed, okay? A chicle is a Spanish word for gum. Okay, but in my head, it's the perfect description of those dancers. They're just chiclets. They're nice to look at, but dangerous to have around. You do not touch the chiclets. Mariah, didn't you learn from Nick? Chiclets are to be looked at. You don't husband them up. You don't go and Casper Smart them and make them your boyfriend. Like J-Lo. The chiclets. We got to get rid of the chiclets. I mean, we can't get rid of the chiclets. Now I'm torn like she is. Because the Jane Packers, they're not going to hold her up and put her above their head. They're too old to sustain that kind of job. You're getting way too friendly with the Chick-fil-A's, Mariah. And that number one Chick-fil-A, what is his name? What? Tanaka? Oh, no! Stay away! He has a motive. But he's trying to act shy about it. He wouldn't take off the shirt. But he knew he wanted to take off the shirt. I see the lust in his eyes. I mean, now I know the story here. I know that rumor has it right now, he's the cause of the breakup. So I don't know if I'm looking for trouble or if I'm just really spotting it out for what it is. But Tanaka, whatever, he should be on the stage only. And then as soon as you're done, back to your cabin. Besides that, there wasn't really too much more going on. It showed how hard of a worker she really is and what goes on behind the scenes. It is a lot of work. And I personally don't think I could do it. It's not just singing and then you're done. She makes sure that everything else is in order. And I respect her for that. I know she was sitting with the engineers and she was just making sure that her show was her show, not someone else's show, and then they plug you in at the end and all you do is sing. You have to respect an artist that it's their vision from beginning to end. And so I respect her. She works very hard. So I'm really glad that she did this docuseries reality show. It's so far so good. I really like her. I didn't know she had such a good, funny, laid back personality. So it's really good to see that. I will be tuning in next week. And so far, I just give it thumbs up. So far, so good. I'm glad she did it. I like it. So tune in with me next week and we will watch episode 2 together. Also, let me know what you think about the chicles. I mean, I wonder if anyone else thinks they're dangerous or if I'm just paranoid. Because to me, chicle, no bueno. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.